You may remember falling in love with him in the movie Prime, in which he played the love interest of Uma Thurman, not to mention the son of Meryl Streep. Or maybe you've seen him on HBO's hit series Unscripted. Well, today, Bryan Greenberg is right here with us, yep, that's him, to tell us about his latest show, October Road, on ABC. Bryan, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So, you definitely have an impressive resume behind you, but the newest right now is October Road, hopefully heading into a second season. Tell us a little bit about the show. It started mid-season. It's become a phenomenon right after Grey's Anatomy.
Exactly.
Great time slot. Yeah,
we shot 6 episodes, and it's basically, if you've ever seen the movie Beautiful Girls, it's that. It's the same creator. It's about a writer. I play a writer, Nick Garrett, who is from a small town, fictional town in Massachusetts called Knightsbridge, and it's the kind of town where everybody knows everybody, blue-collar town. And basically, I leave when I was 17. And I say I'll be back in 6 weeks, but I end up just not coming back. I was going through like a personal crisis.
But again, I guess your character left because he wrote this novel integrating a lot of these characters.
No, he actually wrote the novel while he was away. Gone. And then he wrote this novel about everybody back home, and it went off on everybody. So 10 years later, you know, he's this acclaimed writer, and he's the voice of his generation, but he's got writer's block, and he gets offered to teach at the college back home, and he decides it's time to go home. But people aren't so welcoming because, you know, he outed everybody. But, you know, a lot of people do welcome him back. But, you know, there's some people like his ex-girlfriend who doesn't want him back. She's got a 10-year-old kid that looks like him. His best friend, like, is not so happy with him being back. He's got an estranged relationship with his father. So it's a lot of work. There's a lot of pieces to pick up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, again, you mentioned kind of your on-screen love interest, Hannah, who's played by Laura Prepon, who's on That 70s Show.
Yeah.
And on the show, she has a son who could possibly be your son. And we do have a little clip.
Even I don't know.
You don't know
we
yet.
have to wait till the second season.
Happen.
Yeah, it could.
But we do have a clip, so let's set that up for us.
This clip basically is, like I said, this is the season finale, so all the plot points are kind of coming.
Yeah, tonight.
Finale. Yeah.
Drum roll. Woo, okay. You got it.
They're coming to a boil. So basically, the kid just flat out asked me if I'm his father, and his mother has told me that there's this other guy in the mix. So this is kind of me trying to just be straight up and honest with Sam.
Okay.
Do you ever sometimes think that maybe you're my dad?
Yeah, I do. I did. And I really liked the idea of it a lot, but then your mom told me about Gavin Goddard. So what goes on with Gavin Goddard?
Word is, Gavin Goddard is the richest man in the world. That he lives in a castle in the clouds, and he rides around in a flying pomegranate made out of gold. Of course, Gavin Goddard's not here, and you are.
Look, Sam, I don't know about the father of it all. I'll tell you one thing. I really love being your friend.
Now, he seems like he's a great actor.
Yeah,
Tell me a little bit about him.
He's the best actor I've ever met. And he's smarter than everybody on set. He's like 10 years old going on like 50. He's one of these kids. He's just amazing.
One of those old souls.
Yeah, you're just like, how do you know about everything? And you're like 12. No, he's great, you know. I mean, you're always kind of hesitant when you work with kids because, you know, you're not sure if their mother's just like controlling them and telling them how to say lines, but he's got a great family and, you know, he's just got a good head on his shoulders.
Well-adjusted
until
kids.
the show gets huge, and then he blows up. And, you know,
give him a year, right?
Yeah, give him a year.
Okay. Now, just kidding,
He's
of course.
Great.
Now, when you're not acting, you have other things that you do, and you happen to be a very accomplished musician. I know you were on One Tree Hill, and some of the songs you wrote for that actually we went on tour with One Tree Hill
I went on
group.
a little tour with Gavin DeGraw and Michelle Branch for that, but I just finished my first album, and they put two of my songs. Oh, it's called Waiting for Now.
Okay.
Plug, plug, plug.
No, I'm curious.
No, but thank you. It's called Waiting for Now, and they put 2 of my songs on October Road, which is great. So yeah, I just put the album on iTunes. It was this passion project that I've been working on by myself and a bunch of friends in LA in between acting gigs over the last couple of years, and finally finished it. So I'm pretty excited.